What's up, guys, and welcome to another fire episode of SIGLover TV. I am SIGLover 51, and I am bringing you some good content. But before we get into everything, I want you to hit that like button, subscribe, share this video. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you know every single time I drop a hot one. Okay, what I want to talk to you today is about compact firearms. A lot of people like them. They have their pros, but they also have their cons. But like everything, it's all subjective. It's about what you like. And if you like it, I love it. That's all I'm saying. So without further ado, let me give you the rundown on the lineup that I have here. First, there's the good old Glockity Glock 43X MOS, because you know I like the optic. Then we have here the Sig P320X Compact, because of the X grip. Okay, SIGLover, Sig, you get it. And then right here we have the Sig P365X Macro Comp, because it has a built-in compensator. Yeah, I like that. First, let's start with the Glock. Trusty busty. Okay, you can't go wrong with the Glock. I would say you can go wrong because the triggers are horrible. Okay, let me take that back. The triggers aren't horrible. The triggers are just mushy. And what I mean by that is, let's go ahead and show everyone for the YouTube world, clear and empty. Okay, this, look, there's no clear defined wall. You see how that trigger just keeps moving? Mushy. Like it hits, slows down, and then it just mushes all the way until it breaks. And then the reset is way out here. Yeah, but that's for another video. But let's talk about some of the pros. Some of the pros are small, easy to conceal, small footprint, an inch wide here, you know, all good things. Small grip handle, you know. But when it comes to capacity, like the 43X comes with a 10. That's all you can get in here is 10. Now, you can go and you can get, you know, aftermarket base pads that add +2, +3. I don't know if they make a +5, but it's possible. I didn't look. And the reason why I didn't look is because I went the other route, aftermarket. Now, there's two companies that make aftermarket mags for the Glock 43X. That is Shield Arms. Shield Arms makes a magazine that's all metal, holds 15. But if you get that magazine, you have to change out the polymer mag release for a metal one. Because if you put a polymer mag release on a metal mag, you're gonna get wear until you have some kind of a malfunction, and you don't want that. And this is important. But I went to the good old Palmetto State Armory, and they have a fantastic one that has a polymer front end with the catch, and then a metal back end. Polymer, metal. So you don't have to change out anything because it's polymer on polymer. Okay? Now, if we go here to the middle, we're talking about the Sig P320X Compact. Same profile pretty much, just a little bit longer on the slide, a little bit longer on the slide. That's it. But now, look at this though. Substantially thicker. I think about, I don't know, 1.25 inch versus 1 inch. Okay. So this will, might rub some people the wrong way. And maybe be like, I don't like it. I want it a little slimmer than that. I'm going to tell you, this is easy to conceal, especially if you're going IWB. I don't see any issues with it. But the beautiful part about this is that it automatically comes with 15. That's off top. Now, you can also buy extended base plates for this and get +2, +3, and I believe they make a +5 for this. You might have to change out the spring in it, but that's okay. But this could get you potentially anywhere from 18 to 20 if capacity is what your issue is or what you're looking for. It's not always a negative. Sometimes that's what you're looking for. You can get it. But when all else fails and you don't want to go through the hoops of trying to figure out the magazine, this is a full-size 21 round magazine for full-size P320 or carry version. Yep, it fits. So you can automatically have 21 + 1. And if you really want to get kind of hood with it, so to speak, you can go kind of crazy and get that 30. Yep, that's a 30. As I call it, the dirty 30. It's out of control, but it's fun though, especially at the range. And then last but not least, you have the P365 X Macro Comp. This and this both are about the same thickness. If you put the slides next to each other, because of the comp, you got a little bit of length, just a little, nothing crazy, but the profile on the grip's a little wider, but the length is still the same though. And this automatically comes with a 17 round magazine. You see that? 17. Now, I've got a TPM extended base plate on it, so this became a 20. This is a 20 + 1. And for those of you that are freaking out because you see that, relax. Nothing. This is my EDC, so I keep it ready. So with that being said, guys, you have to understand, don't listen to anyone in terms of what you should do. You should do what you want to do. Now that's going to require a little bit of work on your part. You're going to have to go to a gun store. You're going to have to lay some firearms out. Put your hands on them, wrap your hand around it. See how it feels in your hand. Is this kind of a grip a little too slick for you? Because there's grip tape that you can get for this. It's stippling job, custom stippling jobs you can do. The beaver tail is kind of short. It doesn't really have a pronounced beaver tail. So you might worry about slide bite, things like that if you have bigger hands. This fits perfectly in a lot of medium to small hands. I have a medium to large hand and my pinky's on there, and that pinky does not stop the magazine from falling out. Some firearms you will put your hands on and you will literally rest this pinky on the entire magazine because the magazine has an extender or some kind of a slide that goes on the magazine to fill the gap. And now you have to literally break the entire grip to drop that mag. You don't want to do that in the middle of a situation. You want to be able to keep your hands on it, stay in the fight, do what you need to do, drop that mag, come right back with the next one, okay? Now, this one has a little more real estate on it. And same thing. So position of the mag release is very important, because some of them are out of reach for people who don't have long thumbs or whatever the case may be. But some are ambidextrous. Some you can push from this side using the index finger. So it all depends on what you're trying to do. So fitment, I'm real big on that fitment. It fitting in your hand, fitting in a holster, inside the waistband. Try out some different things and see what works for you, because that's the most important thing. Not what I'm saying, what the next man is saying. 18,000 people making videos about their opinions. I don't have opinions. I have information. So I want you to make an informed decision so that the outcome is to your advantage, not mine, yours. The 365 Macro Comp. This has a pronounced beaver tail, but it kind of goes in here a little bit more so that you can get a high purchase, okay? Has a longer grip handle, so you're able to do that. But this distance from here to here is a lot shorter. So you can literally just, pretty easy. So just remember, go out there, put your hands on them, see how it feels for you. Do you have to break your grip in order to drop the mag? Does it have an optic? Do you care if it has an optic? I don't know. But there's a lot of choices that you're gonna have. Every firearm company makes some kind of a compact deal. Some have more muzzle flip than others. And the muzzle flip is the recoil when the bullet exits and the gun does that. That's that muzzle flip. So if you want something that's a little lighter, you may want to lean towards something that has a built-in comp, or if it doesn't have a built-in comp, they have options like threaded barrels, and you can add a comp to mitigate that recoil, but the shooting experience is going to be different. So you got to understand that buying a firearm in one way and then putting a comp on it, it's going to change the dynamics and the characteristics of the gun. So make sure that you are able to, manipulate everything. We can go all the way down to the amount of real estate for the slide release. Some say that, that, easy enough. Some people want a little bit more. This one has a more pronounced slide release. So you can manipulate it way easier. It's just really, really, really easy to drop that slide and get right back to it. And then you have good old Glockity Glock. Now this is super flat. Look at this. So some people have issue with getting on that. So it may hurt your finger a little bit. Might be something that you're willing to overlook for the size, because the size is more important. So just when you make your list of pros, prioritize what's the most important feature that you need. Is it going to be capacity? Is it going to be a purchase on the, they call this the purchase, your grip. How much real estate do you have that you can put your hand around? That's going to be important. So whatever's important to you, write them down, but then take the time to prioritize that so that you buy what you need, okay? And with that being said, I'm gonna bring this to a close. In parting, do what is right for you. Take all the time that you need. Have fun with it. Try out a lot of different things. Go to the gun store. Ask them to lay them out, let you touch them, because I think it's important. And pick one that fits you, just like a good pair of shoes. If there's anything that you'd like to talk about specifically in another video. Just leave your comments, questions, concerns in the comments below. And of course, you know I'll answer all of them. I like doing that. That's a big part of my thing is I like having conversations. So in parting, I wish you peace, all the love, and God bless. I'm out.